What's really good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Boxing Clinic. Shout out to everybody on the Boxing Grind one time for the one time. And Kenny Porter did an interview with Nestor over at the Boxing Voice. Shout out to them. I'm gonna link it the interview in the description. And he explains their method on ducking the competition. He shied away from he kept shying away from a potential fight with Terence Crawford and Shawn Porter. Obviously, he shied away from the Errol Spence question as well. It says that they're not focused on anybody but Keith Thurman because that's the guy that hit him in the parking lot. It's an analogy. That's the guy that beat him up on the playground. They want to avenge that loss, and that's why they're not calling out. They don't want to fight Errol Spence. They don't want to fight Terence Crawford right now. He said down the line, Terence, Shawn, Danny, Keith, Errol, all those guys need to fight each other. He said basically no more excuses in 2018. They all need to fight. And, he's right. He's right. But don't be that hypocrite, though. Don't say these guys need to fight, but you're not willing to fight them. You know what I'm saying? You want to hide behind a rematch with Keith Thurman. He said that, they're not going to let them sun them. David Tinsdale, quote, they're not going to let them rook them. And what that means is they're going to let them play him. They said nobody comes back and fight Keith Thurman out the big guys after the tune-up but them. And he said if they do that, they're going to make some phone calls. So they're hell-bent on a Keith Thurman rematch. They don't want nothing big but a Keith Thurman rematch. But the hypocrisy in that is this, is that, they told him we could get nobody to fight us, tomorrow, which is November 4th. He fighting Adrian Granados. I did the prediction video Monday. Or Sunday, you go back and look it up in the archives. He said, nobody wants to fight us. Nobody wants to fight us. We made phone calls. Nobody wants to fight us. Bro, you had Errol Spence there that wanted to fight you. And then he calls out Danny Garcia saying that him and his daddy don't want to take the fight. And then Nestor Gibbs called him out on something. He said, okay, you wanted to fight Danny Garcia when he came up to 100 from 140 to 147. Why not try to introduce, Terence Crawford, the guy that's willing and able to fight you? If the Gary Cochran fight for Jeff Horn, gives him an injury, he out, or something happens where it opens up the door, or he takes another fight in Jeff Horn, opens up the door for, you to fight Terence Crawford. No, we're not looking at Terence Crawford. We want to keep Thurman right now. And Esther was like, well, you want to fight Danny Garcia? We only wanted to fight Danny Garcia because he said he was tailor-made for us at 147. That's why we wanted to fight him. And at the end of the day, they don't want no competition, bro. They want to try to get that 2-for-1. And that's fighting Keith Thurman, one man for 2 belts. And understand the method of the madness, man. At the end of the day, I deeply think that, Kenny Porter knows that his son can't, mess with the big dogs. They almost beat Thurman. That's what they feel. And, since that's something that's known, they know a lot about Thurman. They feel like they can make the adjustments to beat Thurman. They're more comfortable with that fight right there, they on stage having Lou DiBella said nobody want to fight him. That Shawn Porter is really like a real champion. He's not a champion. He was a champion for a couple days. Dave Alexander, he got a championship belt, beat Paulie, and then lost to old boy. I think Kell Brook. Maybe we got to fight in between there. Stop trying to sell these guys a champion when they're not champions. You got another opportunity to be a champion with the IBF and fight Errol Spence. But you guys didn't want to go that route. Then you say you don't want to fight Terence Crawford. Only guy you want to fight is Keith Thurman, or Danny Garcia for whatever reason that is. And they got the audacity to call Danny Garcia and his daddy a duck for not wanting to take that fight. I understand that you can call that too, but you ducking as well too. You ducked the Terence Crawford question. Said, "Oh no, we don't want to fight him right now. When the dust clears, they all got to fight each other." You ducked Errol Spence. Said nobody wanted to fight you. Errol Spence called you out on several occasions. You guys act like y'all didn't hear it. He knocked on y'all door and act like y'all don't hear it. Don't go over here blasting Garcias when you live in a glass house. You know what I'm saying, y'all? He blasting Garcias like they ain't never ducked nobody in the Porters. Porters ducked plenty. He ducked the Terence Crawford right now off these questions he's saying, and he ducking Errol Spence. Don't try to go in on Danny Garcia and you out here ducking people. You know what I'm saying? But that's how they rocking though over there. He clearly said that Like, let's scrap it out, you know. Errol Spence said, let's scrap it out. But they really, Shawn Porter, you know, try to play it off like Keith Thurman, that one that's invincible, and you know, that's the one I want to fight. At the end of the day, man, we know what's gonna happen. You know, Keith is a good fighter, but they know what Keith brings to the table, so they feel more comfortable with that. But Errol Spence called y'all out. Y'all didn't say nothing. Come on, Danny Garcia said something else first, so we'd like to take that fight. What about Errol Spence? You ain't answered that knock on the door. Somebody, no, we don't want to fight him. And at the end of the day, man, it's crazy. They some ducks too. And then this guy, you know, Shawn talking, when Errol Spence came up again, we did the video about this. Shawn talking about, I don't know how much longer I'm going to make 147. Like, man, get out of here with your scary self, man. You feel me, y'all? The Porters are scary and some hypocrites, man. Don't talk about the Garcias. You out here ducking. You feel me? But, it's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We out.